So the next section of your lesson plan is the language syntax or discourse is the language support. Now, in your template, it says syntax or discourse. Many of you are writing the syntax and the discourse, and you need to just choose one. So which one is going to support your key learning objective or your learning outcome? So in this example, so syntax is the way that you order the words. So sentence structure. So if you change the order of the words in a sentence, you can change the entire meaning. So again, if you're sequencing and you change the order, then that matters. So for my example, it would be syntax, right? Because it's the sequence of events is syntax. And whereas the discourse is communication. So for example, if I did a think, pair, share, that would be an appropriate strategy, but the intended outcome would be the syntax. So to identify the first, next, and last. So I'm going to look at the sample, right? And you can always go through this and you can see that this, so I'm going to look at the sample first for syntax and discourse. So a good example of syntax would be, I wanted to do specifically syntax. So right here, syntax, students will describe how to solve 2 sevenths plus 4 sevenths equals 6 sevenths. Again, this is an exemplar lesson plan, and this one has both. The other ones do not have both. So I have sent an email, but I do think it's supposed to be one or the other, even though they go through kind of hand in hand. So I'm going to go back up to my checklist. So so going back up to my objective, oh wait, no. So if you use syntax, do you have explicit order in which words, numbers, or signs are used? So I'm going to list syntax. So I need to make sure I have the order. So I'm going to do first, next, then, and last is the order. So we will be using a graphic organizer using or students will use a graphic organizer to identify events that happen first, to identify the order of events in the story. And then I'm going to put first or using first, then, next, last.